every year's been a new challenge. Can I play at McMurray? Can I play at Angelo? Can you go play Division I at Little Rock? Well, now can you go play in the Big 12 at Tech? It's gonna be a challenge.
A person can only hit the reset button so many times, unless there's a dream behind the sacrifice. 4 years ago, Thomas Brandsma and Division I basketball were light years apart, and the recent graduate of Colleyville Heritage High School was thinking summer job instead of fall camp.
Got the McMurray University job in Abilene, Texas, I guess 4 years ago now. Thomas Brandsma's high school coach, Stephen Hamrick, called me and said, "Hey, Chris, we got a player down here, first team all-district, not being recruited really, might kind of fit the way you guys play." In talking to Thomas that day after workout, we said, "Hey, what are you doing this summer?" It's kind of a common question to kids to break the ice. And he said, "Well, I've actually got a job." Well, his part-time job ended up being he was a vendor in the outfield at the Texas Ranger games.
Brandsma was such a highly touted recruit that Beard and his staff forgot his name and ended up just writing Rangers vendor on their recruiting board. But as soon as he walked onto the hardwood, Brandsma made a lasting impression on Chris Beard.
I had no expectations of Thomas as a player at that time. I knew I liked him as a kid, but I didn't know. So probably gonna redshirt him, one of these deals. Well, Thomas ends up, I've seen this many times, but Thomas ends up not only making the team, but beating a couple guys out and actually playing minutes, valuable minutes on our McMurray team.
A short time later, Beard accepted a job at Angelo State University, and Brandsma followed, where he was an integral part of the program's first ever Division II Sweet 16 appearance. But the coaching carousel continued, and Beard was on his way to Arkansas Little Rock. And rather than stay on scholarship in San Angelo, Brandsma followed Coach to the Natural State and got another part-time job to help pay for school.
Thomas is a good guy. Doesn't want to put the pressure financially on his parents, because at this point he could have been a scholarship player. So he actually gets his Uber license and makes money driving Uber in Little Rock on the side. This kind of lets you think about what kind of guy Thomas Brandsma is.
I'm a guy who just wants to help the team win. He always knows I'm not going to be a cancer to the team. Doesn't matter how many minutes I play, how many shots I get. I'm here to win, and I think that's something he looks for in a player.
Brandsma witnessed the Trojans' NCAA tournament run as a redshirt on the bench. And as you could expect, when Beard came back to Texas Tech, as did Brandsma, continuing the trend of starting their next basketball chapter together.
At the end of the day, I got his back, he's got mine. There's a lot of loyalty there. He's taken me to 4 schools, and I've made sacrifices to go with him. It's just something that's very special to me.
I think we've won 96 games, 2 championships, 5 NCAA tournament wins together. In a lot of ways, he embodies what our program is about. He's the most unselfish player I've ever coached. It's never about him, it's always about the team. And obviously it's a great story, but what gets lost a little bit is that Thomas Brandsma is a good basketball player. I've never given him anything. He's earned every step of the way on this journey, and I think he'll be a fan favorite at Texas Tech. He's already a locker room favorite, but he's going to be a guy that helps us get the program started.
For Thomas Brandsma, it's more about the journey than the destination. And now that the dream of playing Division I basketball has become reality, all pressure is off.
Taking me 5 years to get here, so I got nothing to lose.